Things we do every day accumulates into what happens in our future. We have people who worry a lot about what's going to happen in the future, what's going to happen in 6 months. But the real deal is that it is what you do every day that accumulates into what will happen in that 6 months. My name is Babatunde Olaniro, and I welcome you all to the Blow Council. We will be talking about the power of daily habits and how to form the right daily habits.
Welcome to the Blow Council, where we talk about everything personal development and business development.
How would you define daily habits?
Daily habits are the things we do every day that accumulate to and then define who we are as individuals. Daily habits are so interesting because when you see a person's daily habits, that is the type of habit a person cultivates, there's a high likelihood that you can predict who that person will become. So in a nutshell, I would say that our daily habits determine who we are, which means that the habits you form will accumulate into the person you become, just the same way that the habits you do not form will accumulate into the person you will not become.
Are there any key things you believe a person should know about habits?
First and foremost, you are not born with your habits. Habits are usually formed. I think that's very important for people to know. It's also important to know that your daily habits have the power to make you and break you. Habits generally are not permanent. This means they can be learned, disposed, and even relearned again. Also, there is no specific amount of time it takes to form a habit. The amount of time it takes to form a new habit can range from, say, a few days if it's a simple habit, to weeks and months for more complex habits. But usually on average it will take about at least 66 days to form a new habit.
Why is having the right daily habits so powerful?
Just like I said earlier, habits are everything, and your daily habits are so powerful because they are a crucial part of determining how your life works out. Daily habits are powerful because they begin to affect every other habit in your life. For example, if you start with the daily habit of writing down your goals, it will likely lead you to also begin taking actions on those goals. Or if you start taking a walk every day, it is likely that you will begin getting up early so you can take those walks. Like they say, every new habit affects another habit. Our daily habits are so powerful also because our wise decisions to engage in positive habits daily eventually accumulate into what we get in life, while our terrible decisions to engage in negative habits daily will eventually accumulate into tragedy or what we do not get in life. For example, you shouldn't be drinking Coca-Cola every single day. This is not a good habit, just by the way.
Can you suggest some small but powerful habits that anyone can start practicing?
I would say, number one, writing down your goals, something that one can begin with, writing down your daily goals, your monthly goals, yearly goals, and even your life goals. Breaking down tasks into smaller bits before dealing with them. We call it bite what you can chew strategy. Exercising or doing some form of body movements daily to improve blood circulation and motion. Some form of activity is required to achieve, all the results you want to achieve. So these activities require some form of motion or the other. Other things that you can easily do are speaking and communicating with intention. A lot of people just speak without really thinking about what they're saying, and using your words intentionally. Listening more carefully to understand and not only to respond back it's also something you can do. Paying attention to the little things and the big things, everything matters and everything affects every other thing. So all of this, and I believe much more, are things that, little things you can do to improve your daily habits immediately.
How can someone stay consistent in building and maintaining positive daily habits?
I think there are several ways one can stay consistent with building and maintaining positive daily habits, such as engaging yourself in watching and listening to programs that remind you of the importance of positive daily habits. These programs will help you affirm what you stand to get if you maintain your positive daily habits. Another thing will be, making sure that you're keeping the right company, company of people with like minds, building the right type of relationships with people that will motivate and inspire you to keep up with your daily habits. Try to also only spend your time thinking about things that will improve your positive daily habits. It's important because your thoughts are very powerful and they will determine the way you act and the habits you engage in. So make sure you're thinking about having the right daily habits often.
How does a person know when they are engaging in the right type of daily habits?
The person engaging in the right type of daily habits will begin to see and feel certain things happen in their lives. Some of these things may feel spiritual, but I can tell you that they are the inevitable results of cultivating the right positive habits. You'll begin to feel a sense of peace with yourself. When you begin to cultivate the right habits, you would also begin to feel your outer goals aligning with your inner being. You will begin to feel more comfortable in your own skin and with your own decisions. When you engage in the right daily habits, you would also begin to feel a real sense of purpose for your own life. In addition, you will see and feel your mind and body fully aligning together to serve you and to serve your ultimate purpose. So generally, some of the things you may feel inside you are things that may feel like they're happening, as I said earlier, spiritually, but the reality is that those little steps, those little habits that you take are things that, make you feel very good with yourself, both inside and outside. So just like we've said, daily habits are very, very important and very, very powerful. And one of the reasons why I'm speaking about daily habits today is mainly because the things we do every day accumulates into what happens in our future. We have people who worry a lot about what's going to happen in the future, what's going to happen in 6 months. But the real deal is that it is what you do every day that accumulates into what will happen in that 6 months. So you should focus on having positive habits on a daily basis. Make sure you do the best thing you can every single day, and it will eventually accumulate into the success or, God forbid, the failure that you're looking for. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Babatunde Olaniran once again, and I want you guys to keep watching The Blow Counsel. Comments, ask us questions, and let us know what you think about daily habits. And if you have some interesting daily habits that you engage in, please share with us, as we'd like to learn some more from you too.